A woman in the United States has been awarded $300,000. That's £220,000 for having an accident on a cruise ship after having too much to drink. Now, this is the article here, and this amazes me. I'm curious as to why or when we stop being responsible for our own actions. This woman's 45 years old. She drank these shots, 14 shots of tequila over a 9-hour period. Now, as a result, she fell down some stairs, injured herself. Apparently there's potential brain injury, although I've seen a video of the woman when she was interviewed and she seems okay, but it doesn't mean she's not injured. Her lawyers were arguing that the company were at fault, and I'm just absolutely baffled. I'm 50 years old and I know when I've had too much to drink. I mean, we've all been there, we've all been in situations where we've had too much to drink, but I've never held anybody else responsible. I've always shouldered that myself. I always know it's my own fault. I always wake up the next morning thinking, oh, I had way too much to drink. I feel absolutely awful. And it just baffles me that someone else, a company, can be held responsible for the actions of a passenger. Her lawyers are arguing that there's half an hour of security footage missing. Ironically, the bit where she fell down the stairs. If I go out on a night out and have far too much to drink, I take myself off home. I'm a big boy, I'm a grown-up. I mean, it's not as if this woman drank this alcohol in a really short period of time. It's not as if she drank it over the course of, I don't know, 1 or 2 hours. She drank it over a 9-hour period, 14 shots of tequila. Now, I've drank that on a night out and I've been absolutely fine. Well, I've been drunk, but, you know, I've not been in a state where I've hurt myself. And I've certainly never held anybody else responsible. So was this just to get a quick buck? Apparently she only asked in court, she only asked for 50,000 and was awarded 6 times that amount by a jury. They decided that the company was 60% at fault and she was 40% at fault. But am I wrong here? Am I wrong for thinking this? Am I wrong for thinking that people should be responsible for themselves? Especially grown adults. This woman was 45 years old on a cruise ship, on an all-inclusive cruise. Okay, if you've paid for all-inclusive, you can pretty much drink as you like, but hold yourself accountable. Staff are unlikely to refuse somebody who's paid for an all-inclusive drinks package, surely. So it amazes me that this even ended up in court. It amazes me that they even entertained it. You're a grown-up. Behave like one. Act like one. If you've had too much to drink, stop drinking. I don't see how you can drink so much you fall down some stairs, hurt yourself, and blame somebody else. I mean, if you drink a lot of alcohol, it's bad enough. It's bad enough if you walk from a pub home in an evening. But when you're on board a cruise ship that's moving around, surely you're aware the floor isn't as stable as it normally would be. So surely you'd be careful with what you're drinking anyway. If you're drinking over a short period, you may not be aware of how drunk you're getting. But if you're drinking over a prolonged period of time, you know that over time you're going to be getting more and more inebriated. You can feel it. 9 hours, drink 14 shots. That's less than 2 shots an hour. And somehow she's been awarded $300,000. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I'm getting cynical. I don't know. But what do you think? Do you think she's responsible? Do you think the cruise company are responsible? To me, it's a case of put your big girl pants on and accept you're at fault. Is she doing it just to make a quick buck? I don't know. It sounds like it to me. $300,000. Insane. Insane amount of money for something that is just your fault. Madness. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.